Hey everybody, welcome back to Shock and Schlock. I'm your host, Herschel Gillis, and today, I gotta show off my mask somehow for the 31 Days of Horror. I wore it yesterday. I can't talk in it very well, but it's Sam from Trick or Treat, and this thing's awesome. I'm gonna be doing a review of Trick or Treat later in the month, but today is day 2 of my 31 Days of Horror videos. Going to be doing Frankenhooker. This is a VHS, by the way, from Brainbuster Video. Got it on Etsy. I think it was $20 or less. Pretty cheap. Good quality stuff, though. Just a bootleg VHS that I think is cool there. Didn't watch it like that for the first time, obviously. I have the Synapse Films Blu-ray. I bought it years ago. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Um, I know that's quite the way to start the review because I'm already starting out by saying this is one of my favorite movies of all time. But it is. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that. I talk about this movie a lot. I've used footage in, using footage in an upcoming mixtape. But, yeah. The 1990 film is a horror comedy by director Frank Cannonlaughter. Most of you, I'm sure, that are, watch my videos that haven't seen this probably know him from his Basket Case trilogy that he directed, as well as Brain Damage, Bad Biology, all good movies. He's a bit of a um, cult icon, I would say, at this point. Um, but yeah, he's still working today. I believe just he isn't making the same sort of content that he used to. But in my opinion, he really peaked in 1990 with Frankenhooker, um, which is a film about a young man who, he's a modern day Frankenstein. He's trying to do all these crazy experiments, and he has like a brain with an eyeball that he keeps as a pet, and he has a girlfriend that tragically gets killed in a freak automated lawnmower accident. Um, it's very silly. The whole scene, this entire movie it's a horror comedy, but the comedy comes first by far. Um, and of course, he tries to put her back together, and what's the easiest way to get body parts? It's to kill prostitutes. That is not something that I thought I would say today, but yeah, he tries to build his girlfriend back from body parts that he collects from, you know, sex workers on the street. Um, but the way that he does this is he makes a new. I want to preface this by saying this movie is very not politically correct. Um, yeah, just want to say that first. He makes a new type of crack cocaine called super crack, aptly named, that makes the person who smokes it literally explode. And that's sort of where we go. And he makes the titular Frankenhooker of his girlfriend. Um, what can I say about Frankenhooker? It's fantastic. Um, Not even in like an ironic, like bad movie way. It's legitimately really well written. Um, as far as like what the movie it's trying to be is, like, it's trying to be a B movie. The title, I mean, you know what you're getting in with a title like that. It's the special effects are cheesy, but it adds to sort of the whole like vibe of the movie. This definitely feels like a late '80s movie. I know it was made in 1990, but it definitely has that vibe to it. Um, the characters are likable. Um, our main protagonist is great. Um, Jeffrey is his name. Elizabeth is his girlfriend, who was Frankenhooker later on. She's fantastic. Patty Mullen plays her. She did a fantastic job. Um, I don't think the film would be what it is without her, honestly. She really eats up the scenery and goes fully into her role. Her one-liners are great. Super funny. Her body movements and everything add to like the silliness of it, while also like reminding you that this is like a sort of a Frankenstein movie. Um, that's just a lot of fun. It's well paced. The writing is sharp. The jokes are funny. The special effects are cheesy, but it adds to it. I like all of the characters in this. Um, yeah, there's a connecting character. I won't spoil it here, but between Basket Case and this as well. So for everybody to watch that movie, there's a little bit of a expanded universe there, which is fun. And yeah, it goes. The ending is a little bit different than you'd expect. Probably it's not like a twist ending or anything to that degree, but it's definitely a surprise, and it works and it's fun. And that's you hear me saying that a lot. The movies is fun. Um, if you enjoy B movies, if you enjoy anything Frank Cannonlaughter made other than this, you definitely should watch it. If you want a horror comedy that still feels like just as funny now and didn't lose any of its relevancy or anything, watch this. This is my preferred Frankenstein type movie. I really love this movie a lot. It's so much fun. Dialogue's funny. Yeah, Frank Henenlotter. He gets credit from a certain group, I would say, for what he does, but he's often looked at as like this like cheesy cult director that didn't really make anything great. But Frankenhooker, Basket Case, all of his films are actually legitimately really good. Because they're self-aware. Frank Henenlotter knew what he wanted to make, and he made those. And this is a shining example of that. It's by far my favorite Frank Henenlotter movie. It's my favorite B movie. It's one of my favorite movies just in general. Obviously, a must-watch. It's on Tubi TV for free too. So if you are watching for the first time, you don't want to spend money on it. That's understandable. I do the same thing. Well, you can watch it on Tubi TV for free, so no excuse not to watch it. Check out Frankenhooker if you have not. I will continue to heap praise on this movie for years to come. I just absolutely love it. So if you watch this channel and you enjoy my content, you enjoy my movie recommendations, definitely check this one out. If you're a new viewer and you're looking for something to watch off of anything on my channel, this is definitely one of my favorites. So give it a go for sure. That's it for today, though. I know that some people expected me to review. We're all going to the World's Fair today. I'm going to actually review that tomorrow. I left my Blu-ray copy elsewhere, and I wanted to show it in the video to talk about it a little bit, so that's coming tomorrow. I'm also going to be on the Sick on Cinema podcast tomorrow. Very excited about that. That should be coming out by the end of the week, I believe. So yeah, definitely look out for me in the days to come, for sure. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that. Keep your notifications on. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, zero thoughts, zero editing, zero brain cells. I'm your host, Herschel Gillis, signing off for today. Thanks.